G'day, I'm Gavin from Hurley's Fly Fishing and welcome to another episode of On The Fly. Over in Christmas Island, which is a magnificent island right in the middle of the Pacific, in between Fiji and Hawaii. We're out here pretty early in the morning as that sun's coming up, and we're chasing milkfish, and that's something that's a pretty iconic species to chase because they don't eat actual other fish and stuff. They eat like weed and bits of scum and stuff like that, so they're pretty hard to get to take like a weed fly, but we're throwing it out here because they're pretty big. We're getting some that'll be way over a metre and they're just going to go a million miles an hour. So I've just got like a little weed fly. I'm going to put it in front of one of them and hopefully it's going to go screaming off this reel. So there it is there.
Try the next flag line.
Yep.
That's again.
Like that. Yeah. It's just to keep the tension on the line, is it? Yeah, that's right. No, that was only about a metre long anyway, so it's hardly worthwhile, that one. What we're looking for is what is called like nervous water, so it's where all the little ripples all come together, and that'll show where a lot of the currents are coming together.
That way.
And it brings a lot of their food for them. Yep. Oh, there we go. That's yeah, hang on. There we go. He doesn't even know he's hooked. He's still feeding again. He's going to wake up in a minute, I think. So that's a what we think is going to be a milkfish, and they are very hard to get to oh, don't cry, Gavin. There we go. Now, good. Well, that's good. And now it's gonna go. Well, that's good. I'll just keep that pressure on, and then he'll realise he's hooked, and now he does. That's pretty cool, because they're eating essentially just bits of weed and bits of top, like scum off the top of the surface. So they're, they're hard to imitate like a piece of seaweed. So always that line cuts through the water. They're yeah, that is. They essentially just swim like a shark, sucking all the food off the surface there. And as you'll see, once we get him in, the size of that tail, it's just incredible. And they are like a tarpon, exactly as Simon said, and they'll run and jump and just use the power in their body and that huge tail. And they're we get this in all the warmer climates, like at the top of Australia, up around like Weipa and things like that. You're going to get these to some really big fish. I mean, this one's not massive, but you do get them like a metre, you know, metre 20 and stuff like that, 20, 25 pounds. and just incredible strength. Just swam towards me. There's the dolphins in the background. Of course. That's another reason to come to a place like Christmas Island. You know, it's not all about bonefish. Bonefish are exceptional, and that's why you jump on a plane and do it. But then when you get something out of a boat that just rips off line like that, makes it all worthwhile, Yeah, or just let it go, okay, don't panic. I'm using an 8-weight. I've got a Stalker Current, an 8-weight, and a Galvin reel, and a floating Rio line, because they're feeding right near the surface. So that was interesting. Like, I thought he was nearly about buggered, and he's just started. Yeah, right. Yeah, they do have very soft mouths, Simon's been saying, so you can't reef them in. You've really got to let them be a bit more gentle with them as well. So it does help to follow them in the boat as well, and that can pick up a little bit more line as well. So that's pretty cool. Milkfish. I like it. Dolphins just put on a show over our shoulder. So massive schools of dolphins. And essentially the spinning ones jumping and spinning. Dolphins eat milkfish. Simon.
Excuse me?
Do dolphins eat milkfish?
Yeah.
Alright, so this one could be in trouble, or?
No.
No, he's alright? Okay. The backing going out, it's good fun. There's a fair bit of winding needed to get it back on that reel too. But all worth it, all worth it. You always feel a lot safer when that fly line comes back through the guides and onto that reel, but it's just a long way away. Talk amongst yourselves for a minute. It'll take a little while to get this one in. They're a big, powerful fish, aren't they?
Yeah.
You just see all the tails in the background there of more milkfish just feeding, and they literally just swimming along with their mouths open like the basking shark. And there goes the backing again, and you've just got to let him go. Even you've got that reel set up pretty tight, but if he wants to go, just again with soft mouths, you've just got to let him go and take that line. And Simon, our guide, has said, you know, they've got these up to like 20-25 pounds, which, and you need it like an 8-weight is your ideal rod for it, to be a nicer presentation, then a little bit gentler on that hook in their mouth. But it can take up to an hour and a quarter to get them in because they've just got so much power. So yeah, it's a great sports fish that I guess has only relatively recently come onto the scene. They weren't really targeted before, you know, this sort of time, but they're a great fish to get both here and up in Australia's north, in Queensland. Doesn't like the boat. Almost. Yeah. Once they get the head going in the opposite direction, that tail just kicks. There's just so much power. Yeah. That's what fly fishing's about. It's not all about a brown trout in a lovely little pristine stream in Australia or New Zealand or something like that. Getting out there literally isn't a fish that you can't catch on a fly, whether it be like milkfish or, you know, even sailfish, tuna. Everything can be caught on a fly. So if fly fishing is something you're thinking about getting into, but you know, you wanted to target different fish, could even be snapper or anything like that, just have a go, because you'll be surprised at what you can achieve. So they'll all take something. So as long as you can, whatever they're eating, you put a hook in the middle of it, that's going to suit, you know, what they're going to eat and what they're going to take, and you can get them on a fly rod. So just have a go, and you'll be surprised at what you can get. You just want me to try and lift him up? So you know, yeah, okay. Beautiful. Well done, mate. It's lovely.
Oh, the bars.
Yeah, absolutely. Fantastic. There you go. So that's a milkfish.
Nice one.
So there you go. That's a milkfish, and they've got this tiny little mouth, as you can see there, and they just get all the scum off the surface and some weed and things like that. So that smacks me in the chops. But the amazing tail, you can just see on the back of that there, just all that power once they get there. So that's an incredible fish, and it's you know, they're quite difficult to catch at times. So a bit of an achievement to get those. So might get that hook out and get him back in. All right. Yep. We'll spear him in. And off he goes. Yep. So there you go. Christmas Island milkfish. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, Simon. Thank you, ball boys. Everybody else. There you go. Gotta love Christmas Island. G'day, I'm Gavin from Hurley's Fly Fishing. We specialise in guided tours throughout Victoria, but we also take groups to Alaska, Chile, bone fishing Christmas Island, and our most popular one, New Zealand. So if that's where you want to go, come in and see us at our stores in Bentley and Lumsden.